Hi friends, welcome to Adda 24/7. We are in Achiever series for RBWM, and here we are covering all the important theory, numericals, objective questions, case studies. So follow the series till the end, okay? And follow all the lectures of the series. Same time on the same channel. Officers Adda 24/7. So let's start. In case of second-hand cars, bank generally insist on the margin of. So what is the margin insisted by the bank on second-hand cars? Second-hand cars. In new cars, what do we insist the margin? Okay, let's make the table over here. New and old. Okay, keep it very simple. New and old. So new car, how much loan do we give? Generally 90% loan. Okay, here, and margin is loan is 90%. So loan is 90% means margin will be 10%, right? What about the old cars? Old cars, we generally give the loan up to 75% maximum. So margin is 25%. So what is the answer over here? It is 25%. In case of second-hand cars, bank generally insists a margin of 25%. In case of vehicles, disbursement of loan is made as. So how do we disburse the loan? Vehicles, car loan. So suppose if X is a customer, okay. Now I sanction X comes to me for the bank. I am the bank, okay. X comes to me for the loan. So how will I give the loan? Will I give the loan to this X in cash or DD or anything? Cash or anything? Cash reimbursement to the borrower? Cash payment to the borrower. Who makes the payment to the supplier? Direct payment to the supplier? Any of the above modes at the discretion of the bank. So do I give it directly the cash to this person or do I give it to the dealer? Dealer. So which is the best method and which is the right method? One, this cash or this dealer? Answer is payment to the supplier, dealer, okay. Always remember any term loan, okay, is always given directly to the supplier, not to the customer. Supplier. Only one or two loans are exceptions. Means like that home decor loan. These loans are exceptions. There we give directly to that customer also sometimes. But generally all the term loans, we generally give it directly to the supplier or the third party. Okay. The moratorium period in case of vehicle loans is generally restricted to moratorium period in vehicle loans. What is moratorium period? Moratorium period means your moratorium generally is there in your housing loan, isn't it? Housing loan, education loan also. What is moratorium? It is a period in which the customer does not pay the EMI. The customer pays only the interest. It is up to the completion of that house. Okay. Starting from the construction, suppose if the housing construction starts over here and it gets completed over here. So up to this time, it is generally 18 months for housing. This is I am talking of housing. So this is known as moratorium period. But what about the vehicle loan? Do you have to prepare that vehicle? Start manufacturing the vehicle, then completion of that vehicle. Is it like that? Vehicles are completed nowadays in one day, half a day, isn't it? What is the moratorium period in case of these vehicle loans then? Yeah. What is the answer? Yeah. Obviously nothing, 0. So the best answer is 1 month. We have to select the best among these. Actually there is no moratorium period. But 1 month we say because your books say that it's 1 month moratorium period. It's not a 1 month moratorium period. It's actually a 0 moratorium period. Because once I'll disburse the loan over here, immediately from the next month I'll be getting this EMI, isn't it? So there's no moratorium period. But if it's in exam, if the question comes what is the moratorium period and you are given these options, then select this 1 month option. Okay. The repayment period in case of new cars is generally up to new cars. This new car loan, for how much period do we give? Yeah. For what is the period of the new car loan? Again, let's make the table new and old. Okay, new and old. All we are talking of vehicle loan now, car loans only. Okay. So now period. Earlier we have done that margin and everything. So year period. For new car it is generally 5 years or 60 months. And old car it's generally 3 years, 36 months. Okay. So it is here the answer will be 60 EMI. Okay, 60 months. Why this? Why there's a problem in the old car? Why don't we give it give 60 months for the old car? Because old car basically is from somebody individual. New car is generally from the company. Okay, so the risk in the old car is higher as compared to that of the company. Okay, number one. Number two, the old car is already used, so you don't know the life of that car, right? Or even if you get the certificate of that life certificate, we generally take nowadays. Even that we get, then also we can't take huge risk over here. So that's why the old car is having 36 months, new car is having 60 months. The repayment period in case of used car is just now I told you 36 months, right? Used car 36 months, simple. In case of personal loans, bank have the following type of security. What is the security? Personal loans. Mortgage of property, charge on the future income, no security. Any of the above at the discretion of the bank. So in personal loans, what do the banks do take the, what security do the banks take? Yeah. What security do the banks take? Personal means basically unsecured. That is the meaning of personal loans. Okay. Unsecured loans. It is actually unsecured. Got it? So personal loan is unsecured loan. Unsecured means there is no security. There is no security. Some banks do take this charge on future income. Means some banks have the option of, means they ask the customer to give that EMI deduction later. Okay, so EMI will be deducted directly from that company and it will be paid to this bank. But that is not a practical answer nowadays. So that's why personal loans will have no security. It is purely based on, so what is the basis of personal loan then? If you don't have any security, you are at huge risk. So the basis of personal loan is CIBIL score. Okay, CIBIL score is the basis. If anybody what is a good CIBIL score? Okay, what is the maximum CIBIL score? Max. What is the maximum CIBIL score? What is the minimum CIBIL score? Maximum CIBIL score is 900. What is the minimum CIBIL score? Comment section. Yes, it's 300. Correct. What is a good CIBIL score? Good. Good is above 700. It depends on bank to bank, but generally above 700. Okay. So the basis for personal loan is only CIBIL score nowadays, nothing else. The credit risk is higher in case of which of the following types of loans? See this, where the risk is higher? Personal loans, home loans, vehicle loans, all of the above. Yeah. Where is it higher? Personal. Then what? Home, vehicle. Okay, now you tell me. Personal loan is what? Secured or unsecured? Unsecured means no security. I'll just write UNS. Okay, or I'll write unsecured. Okay. Home loan is what? Do you have a security against the home loan? Yes. So that is secured. Vehicle loan, do you have a security? Yes, secured. So where will you have the highest risk? Will you have the highest risk in unsecured or will you have the highest risk in secured? Yes. So that's why. Who has the highest risk? Highest risk is with unsecured. So personal loan is the answer. Credit risk is higher in case of following types of loan, that is unsecured loan. Remember, whenever you give any unsecured loan, you are at a highest risk, and to counter this risk, what do? We check the number one CIBIL score, Some banks means some smaller banks. What do? They ask for some bike or something collateral. Bike, car. Car is not asked, bike. If the amount is huge, then they ask for the car as a collateral security. So something they ask for collateral. Collateral. If the bank is finding any risk in the loan, then it will ask for the collateral loan, collateral security. Okay. The delinquency rate is higher in case of which of the following types of loan? Delinquency means what? Failure. Failure. Okay. Failure or NPA. So in which of the loans the delinquency or the failure is higher? Personal, home, vehicle, and all of the above. Yeah. Okay, NPA. Where the NPA is higher? Bad loan, we call it, right? So it is higher in obviously personal loan again, right? Because home loans, the customer knows if I turn default or if I become a defaulter, then what happens? The home will go, house is gone, right? In vehicle loan, car is gone. In personal loan, nothing is gone. So the customer is basically free-handed over here. Okay, there's nothing to lose for that personal loan for that customer. So that's why the delinquency rate is higher in case of personal loans. Personal loans are generally sanctioned on the basis of salary in case of employee, number of years in the business, and annual income of the business. Now, what is the basis of personal loan? Sanctioning the personal loan. Yeah. What? Sure. Okay. Now let's look at it. Okay. Three options. Salary, that's okay. So you'll say A is right, B is right, number of years, that is also important. C is annual income. So the answer is A. But can you tell me which are the other parameters on which the personal loan is sanctioned? Which are the other parameters? Here, always remember any loan sanctioning, there are two types of parameters. One is known as static and second is dynamic. Okay, dynamic. There are two types of parameters. What is static? Static means which don't change at all. Address of this person here. Why address? Address is also one of the parameter because there is certain negative list in the banks. Negative list that so and so area we won't give the loan. Okay, address, then Aadhaar number. These are all static details. Means that doesn't change at all. Right? Address, Aadhaar number. Then what? Family details. Education doesn't change generally. Yeah? Once the person starts job, then generally education doesn't change. Generally I'm talking education, right? Many other things are there. Means this rented or everything, rented or this rented or owned house. So these are all static details. What are the dynamic details? Income changes every year, right? Income, that is one. Dynamic. Second, job. Even job, company is also nowadays a dynamic concept, right? Because people change company like anything nowadays. Okay, income, company, so that is a dynamic thing. Plus there can be many. Okay, anything else which you can see? Give me in the comment section, everyone. Give me in the comment section. What is the thing you are seeing over here? What can be the this answer? Yeah. What can be the answer for this? Static and dynamic both. So we want both the criteria over here. What do you think? Yes. Okay, let me come up with some more of them. Minimum income, yeah. One more. See this. Minimum income criteria. Minimum income criteria. So that is static for the bank. Income criteria means what? How much? What is the lowest level at which I can give the loans? Okay, so minimum income criteria. Then salaried, self-employed. That is also one of the important parts. Self-employed or salaried. Generally, a person who is in one kind of job or business or income doesn't go for the other one. The one who is self-employed generally remains self-employed, generally. And similar is with the salary, right? And what is the second criteria? Means dynamic criteria. Dynamic means what? Education. This education means, now if this education can be static or dynamic, that's why I said generally it doesn't change. But if somebody is learning, nowadays what happens, the people are have started learning while in the job also, means you guys only, you all have completed your education, but now you are doing your JIB and CIB, right? So education can come here also or here also, both the ways. Okay, education plus then length of the service. Yeah, length of the service changes, length of the service, because it goes on increasing every year of service in case of salaried person. Similarly for business, length of the business, right? How many years the business is there, right? So that is also one point. Then deposits, existing cards, existing loans, these are dynamic. See this, deposits. Then existing loans, this is also dynamic because these also go on changing. Existing loans, right? Loans. So there are many criteria. I just gave you few examples. Okay. The amount of personal loan is classified as big ticket personal loan and small ticket personal loan. A small ticket personal loan for this purpose is the amount is a loan where the amount is small ticket, STPL, 10,000, 20,000, 25,000 and 50,000. Now you have to choose among the options. Remember this. You have to choose among the options. Okay. So this options you have to choose. See this. The options which are given to you are 10, 20, this and this, and so basically 50,000. Okay. But remember one thing I'll tell you. Small ticket doesn't mean only 50,000. There are certain banks who sanction, it depends on bank to bank. Some banks call 5 lakh loans up to 5 lakhs. 5 lakhs as STPL, small ticket personal loan. Some banks have 10 lakhs as a criteria for STPL depending on bank to bank. Okay, so that's why STPL will change with bank to bank. Okay, some banks will have the criteria of 50,000. It depends on the customer also. Got it? So it depends on what type of bank you are, what is your credit risk size or appetite. Okay, I've seen in certain banks which I have worked. Okay, means some of the foreign banks as well as Indian private banks. STPL was up to 10 lakhs at that time. Do you know the loans now? The loans up to 10 lakhs nowadays are sanctioned how? Means we are still in that category or that thinking level that the customer will come to the branch, application, then application processing, all this, everything is gone now. Loans up to 10 lakhs, these STPL loans up to 10 lakhs are sanctioned on mobile phone. On mobile, no documentation, no docs. Hardly 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Nowadays, this is the level of fastness of the loans which has come. Fastness. If you ask the customer to take rounds of your bank for sanctioning of the loan up to 10 lakhs, now the customer will run away from your bank. The customer won't stay with your bank. Okay. So remember this fact. Loans up to 10 lakhs have become STPL now. They are just sanctioned. You yourself think and yourself try now. Call, just type on Google, loans below 10 lakhs or I want a loan below 10 lakhs, and how many phone calls do you get? Based on your CIBIL, of course, here. CIBIL is very important. That's why we say you have to maintain your track record very correctly. Okay. So CIBIL is very important over here. CIBIL or any credit rating companies. Okay. So this is the point. Okay. Got it, everyone? Clear this concept? Now before going, everyone join the AIM batch. All the numericals, objective questions, case studies covered. Okay. Plus JAIIB, this Mahapack you can join. Okay. So this new batch is starting from here. I'll show you how to join the batch. The latest version of the latest batch is starting now. Today is March now. Yeah, it is starting now. So join immediately. Join the Mahapack 2.0. Let me show you. Go to Adda 24/7. I'll always suggest you to go through the app. In the app, you get 1% extra, okay, using the coin systems. So that's why join through the app only. Let me show you. Say this. See this. Now you are on Adda 24/7. Just click on JAIIB and CIB. Click on JAIIB May 24. Done. Now look at the batches. See this. New batches have come in. See, AIM batch, 6th March. Okay, this is a new batch which is starting. So join this immediately. Okay. In this batch, you will be seeing. Look at this. Let me bring this above. See this. What are you getting over here? Ebooks, test series, online live classes, interactive classes, recorded videos. What all do you want? Everything is there. Click on buy now. Look at the offers. Put the code Y432. Click on apply. Look at this, 80% off you're getting. Plus 1% extra using the coin systems in the app. Always use the app. Okay. So just click on continue, pay the details. Okay. Similarly, this Mahapack also. Join this Mahapack. In Mahapack, you are getting double validity now. Okay, double validity means you buy for 6 months, you get 6 months free. Plus 81% off, that is there. Use the same code Y432. Okay, and use the app. Okay. So bye from my side. Tomorrow I'll be back with another series, and do join the batch ASAP because it has just now started March 6th. Okay. So do join immediately.